Mimi Box and you're watching
ROCKFLESH, yay!
Okay, rockflesh.com, back at Bloodstock Festival 2024. Losing my voice. But we got Mimi Box with us. Woo! Almost straight off stage from an absolutely amazing set, phenomenal set. How do you think it went?
Yeah, it was beautiful. It was so good. Crowd had energy, mosh pits, circle pits, you know, all the things you want at a metal festival.
It was an amazing reaction, wasn't it? I mean, did you expect that kind of reaction, or was it?
It's what we hope for, 100%. Like, you know, we walk into those sorts of things.
Yeah, we expect that shit.
And also,
that's
you know,
the least we expect. And we also expect sex in the mosh pit.
Yeah, sex in the mosh pit.
Next time we want more. We want more of that in the mosh pit. Definitely. So when you're piecing together a set for like a festival, how is it a balance between kind of getting yourself across and thinking about what kind of audience you've got, say like Bloodstock compared to another one, or is it kind of just you do what you want to do kind of thing?
I mean, we always do what we want to do, but
Perfect answer.
we also like to, you know, play the heavy tunes on a like rock fest. Go more into like the hip hop vibes on like a, you know, on a hip hop festival.
Yeah, absolutely.
But especially right now, we play mainly the new tracks that are gonna be out on 26th of September.
Yep. I was going to say, new album, 26th of September. So it's all good. So and the drum solo, you know, the drum stuff, that was absolutely amazing. I didn't know. I didn't expect that, didn't know that was coming. It's absolutely phenomenal. It's really good, and I think it worked really well with the kind of Bloodstock crowd as well. I think that kind of thing, like, really worked.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, it's a big part of my life, so it's good to bring that on stage.
Absolutely. I mean, the big thing that we experience, you know, is that sometimes we play things that are more hip hop and then we add the metal element, and sometimes we play things that are more metal and add the hip hop element. So when you're playing the more metal shit, let them have a drum solo. You know what I mean? Let them have it. It's great.
Brilliant.
I mean, gotta have it.
For like anyone who doesn't know what your music's like, it's doom trap, isn't it? Basically, doom trap. So trap metal, doom, all those elements, and I guess it's the reaction to kind of the way you approach the stuff. I guess that's a really interesting aspect, isn't it? Because it's kind of almost like deconstructing what people think metal can be a lot of the time.
So it's definitely, I would say this music is mindfuck, and we like to do the opposite of what people expect us to do.
Exactly. That's the best way, and like we always say, the best acts are the acts where you hear them or see it, like you hear them and you immediately know it's that act, rather than going, oh, who is it? Like, you can hear immediately. It's perfect, isn't it? It's perfect. Lots of different influences, and you grew up in Berlin?
I grew up in West Germany, and I was a walking dead, and then I reincarnated in Berlin. I was reborn, and then I found myself. And then I went to London.
To develop, to evolve more, I guess. To evolve more, I guess, as well.
I mean, I get bored in places easily, so I need to, like, you know.
Fair enough. But I suppose, like in Berlin, you've got a lot of different layers, a lot of different aspects, and that's something I guess has fed into your music.
Oh yeah, 100%. Like the industrial side of things, the techno influences, that's definitely from there. The dread and despair, the impending doom. That's definitely from Berlin. Yeah, that shit is hardcore. Like. I worked in a techno club for 3.5 years, and it definitely did something.
One of the beautiful things about Mimi and her experience and her journey is that she has influences from other places.
Yeah.
Like, it's very rare to have someone that has such an experience in Berlin, but then also has such an experience in London. So you get both of those elements that come together and
it's
make
always
what it is.
it's always the ratty places.
Yeah, always the ratty places. Always the ratty places.
But yeah, it means you can pack it in together and form a new, like a new diamond, as it were.
Everyone's a product of their environment, and when you've been in a lot of different environments, it makes something different. You know what I mean?
So how did you guys all meet, basically?
Different environments, really. I mean, I met you, like 3 years ago now, 4 years ago, something like that, where we were at an event. It was like a photography event in a gallery, and then we linked up about doing some tunes, and then we went from there, co-ag. Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like different environments where, like, as Jamie said,
same thing.
That's the hip hop world, isn't it? That's the metal world.
Yeah.
I'm the hip hop head, he's the metal head. Yeah.
Well, we met in a rock bar in London, didn't we? Big Red. Like 5 years ago or something. Yeah, she was working there. Little ratty rock bar.
That's it. Same thing. Somehow all the rats gathered together, didn't they?
So
somehow we all
rock bar,
find each other
ratty
somewhere.
hip-hop place.
You got to be diverse in order to make progress. You know? So,
Exactly. Yeah, no, definitely. And that's the thing as well, with like different backgrounds, different experiences. It's important, isn't it? Certainly as a group, as a band, being able to pull on people's different interests, people's different experiences, rather than all having the same experience. I guess.
Absolutely. Being free individuals, I think, is very important.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you have different energy.
We all put something different into the project as well, which is really nice.
Awesome. So, if you think about writing, recording, and playing live, what's your order of preference for those?
Playing live.
Playing live is always one.
yeah.
Always playing live.
I guess.
That's the purpose of all of this.
Yeah.
The interaction with people.
I mean,
And, getting some fucking energy back because you put so much shit out there. It's like it's good to sometimes feel that.
And you can feed off the energy as well.
That's
both
the only
ways.
time I feel something. Isn't it?
On the stage. Just
Yeah.
Going
I mean,
for it.
like, it's good to be in the flow when you write a track.
yeah.
That's nice, but
It's kind of the
playing that shit
satisfaction.
live is just like being on a fucking trip, you know.
Yeah, and
I
the
love that.
satisfaction of playing those songs live, like writing them, recording them, and then playing them live. That must be like a great release.
It's like purpose more than
like a complete journey,
release.
I guess.
Do you know what I mean? It's purpose. It's what we have to do. It's like I don't fucking know why we're doing that, but it just happens.
Yeah. It's like
It's
We're
playing
doing-
brilliant. It's better than good. You know?
it's like playing live is like the number one. That's the thing you want to do, is see that reaction with the people. Like, writing is the part of me that's fucking excruciating, because it's like you're putting yourself out there, and recording is even worse because then you're sat there like trying to make yourself sound like how you want to sound.
And
It's like,
listening to it
it's just like,
millions
fuck,
times over.
let me do the thing that I want to do. So it's like one of those crazy things where it's like it all leads to playing a live.
Yeah.
It all leads to that live environment.
Yeah, that writing phase, you got the creation, sometimes the frustration, but then you've got the real frustration when you're trying to replicate what's in your mind, what's in your head.
I mean, I'm sure
and
the same
then,
with you, but sometimes like I sat there and I write, and I'm like, this sounds fucking banging. And you go to record it, like, why don't I sound the way I want to fucking sound? Like, it drives you crazy.
No,
Sit
don't
in a
get me
room,
wrong.
like,
Sometimes
going,
you have like moments in the studio where you're in the flow, you're in the feeling. Do you know what I mean? I never sit down and I'm like, oh, let's write a song. It's more like, oh, I feel like fucking garbage, let's write a song. It's like I have to get the shit out of my brain. You know?
spontaneous and cathartic.
I mean, like cathartic. Yeah, it's therapy for sure. And that really helps. And sometimes you come out cleansed. The same feeling I have when I go into Berkheim on a Sunday. That's what I have when I lay down vocals for the track, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Okay, that's out.
So this makes sense.
Now I can chill.
I'm in my place.
Now I can chill for a day and be unproductive, and then you're like, it's getting hectic again.
Now I don't need to worry about that thought in my brain. It's out there now. It's gone. I put it out there.
God, thank you. But and also it means you can share that thought, share that feeling, and then if you're performing it live, it's like you can see someone else has got those feelings as well, and there's that connection again, isn't there?
There's been many people coming up to me. Many of the people that listen to our music, my music, our band, and they've been vocalizing that it's been cathartic to them, you know.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. I when I started this, I never thought it was more about like healing myself rather than like, I don't know, getting anything out of this shit. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not
totally.
about any of that. But now I realize it's bigger than that, and there's certain responsibility that comes with it. Do you know?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Almost speaking on behalf of people's emotions, feelings, thoughts, and allowing them to share part of it. And that's one of the magics of music, isn't it? When music means that much, and it's perfect. Brilliant, awesome.
People find emotion out of things that you've written in different ways.
Yeah.
So you might have an idea in your head of the way you've written something, but someone might find a completely different energy from that.
Totally.
It's beautiful that you can give people that expression.
It's like, you shouldn't be explaining your art.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Like,
I was just going to
like
say, explain a picture, explain your music.
Yeah. People find their own thing from it.
It means what it means to the person who's connected.
You look at a painting from one person's perspective, and it will be completely different from another.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The same painting, but a different person seeing it in a different way.
So let's do some fun questions. If you could collaborate with anyone that you've not collaborated with yet, who would you like to collaborate with?
The Prodigy.
Fantastic answer.
Big shout.
There it goes for everyone.
Oh, me,
Goes for
Skepta.
everyone.
Let's get Skepta involved. Let's chill it out. Skepta and JME. Let's get the brothers on the collab.
Pearl Jam. I'd like to play
Pearl
drums for
Jam.
Pearl
Oh,
Jam.
heavy.
Yeah,
Heavy shout.
that would be cool.
It's like if
There you go. This is our three characters.
Yeah, this is
I was going to say, I like the idea that
Very different
you could put your own festival on and each have a stage or a day.
So sick. Yeah, we'll have our own festival. We'll have Barks Fest. You'll have your stage, I'll have my stage.
And I'll have my stage, yeah.
I know, definitely Barks Fest. Yeah. So who would you have headline each of your stages?
Still Skepta. Let's get him up there. Fuck it. Like, you can't get a hold of that person. It'll be amazing.
Alexis on Fire. I'm completely in love with them right now
I
again.
want to bring in more new artists and female artists, non-binary. But for me, it will be Spirit Box at the moment.
Yes, fantastic.
And the main support would be the Prodigy. Although that's heavy though.
It's good.
Different stage for the Prodigy.
It works.
It's like their show's just fucking the end boss.
It's just so good, and always have been, and like another good example of an act that's evolved over the years with different experiences and different musical experiences.
And exactly the same thing that we were saying earlier was like, that's just a bunch of individuals. It's a bunch of individuals who smash together and it makes the Prodigy. Like, that's the way it works. You know?
That's when the best magic happens, I think. It really does. So if money was no object at all, you had an unlimited budget, what stage show would you like to put on?
We were talking about you being in water, right? We were saying about...
we can't talk about
we can't talk about that.
I was trying to get the little teases. No.
We have insane ideas, bro.
Yeah, we got a lot of
Give
shit.
us the cash and make it happen, though.
yeah.
I'm going to provide a business plan, but we can't talk about this here.
If we have money, I'd want to be on like wires and shit. Like, I'll have a fucking deck around me. I'll be flying up and down.
Yeah, into the crowd and stuff.
Like Tommy Lee thing, like that crucify. You know, like running around
Let
an
me
arena.
let me come on stage from a slip and slide. I'll slide on some water down the stage into place.
That's the cases, but we have real good ideas.
Yeah.
Really good.
We're going to keep it sealed for now.
Yeah, we were talking about maybe getting soft play to play in a soft play pit, basically like a ball pit or something. Like it's a different kind of pit then, isn't it?
So by that reference that we have to just play with a bunch of dogs. There's a ton of dogs on stage, Mini Box, like 30 dogs on stage and we play.
Just us in a kennel, great, yeah.
That is so not right.
That'd be
Deaf
ridiculous.
dogs.
I mean, you say so, like,
Dirty
perfect.
deaf dogs.
You hanging out the front of a kennel, like.
That'd be ridiculous.
It needs to be deaf dogs though.
There's like hundreds of dogs on stage. Yeah, they can't listen.
Oh, this is a great video idea. Come on, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, surely. Okay, so what can we expect from you across the next 12 months?
Wow, big thing. Albums coming out.
Obviously,
Tours
20th of
happening.
September.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have there's a new single coming out on the 15th of October. That is in 5 days. If I'm not
15th of
mistaken.
August. Yeah.
We played that track tonight.
Yep.
Tonight, this morning. I don't even know what the fuck.
I don't even know
Where
what
are
day
we?
it is.
The album's gonna drop on the 26th of September. Then we're gonna go on a headline tour in October all over the UK. Well, and then new shit is happening. Like new music is being written, and festivals are gonna be announced soon for 2025.
stuff. So plenty of stuff, plenty of live stuff, plenty of stuff being released, like everything, basically, everything. So definitely. So everyone, get on board with that. Get on board with that.
We don't stop, you know. We
No,
just, like,
exactly. And we've got what?
Again, it's like it's something we have to do. So
Is it?
it's not gonna stop.
I was going to say.
It's not gonna stop.
Is it something you have to do because it's just that
Yeah, I mean,
constant
nobody
need to
asked
be
me
on
to do
stage?
that shit, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially,
They might ask you to
I'm
do
fully
it.
independent, so it's like there's no pressure from outside, but
Yeah,
it's the pressure,
the internal pressure.
internal pressure, yeah.
Love it, love it.
That
Yeah.
just to be able to create and be productive, you know. I'm insanely addicted to being productive. Yeah.
There are worse things to be addicted to. It's as simple as that. Oh yeah, brilliant. Well, we've got plenty of shots, photo shots from your set. We've got the review coming in as well, this interview and stuff. So check it all out on rockflesh.com. Got loads more stuff. I'm sure we'll be trying to get along and cover your headline tour. So yeah, so you'll probably see more of us in the crowd. Awesome. So thanks very much. Leave your marks. Woo!